isla es magnífica y podría ser un canario.
Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup.
Merci à toi. I would like to speak of, I immigrated in ophthalmic surgery and the interest in 2015. It could seem not to be a subject for Presbymania, but in reality it's very important to have more accuracy for clear lens extraction and to correct astigmatism with toric lens. There are different systems available, Variant and Aura Verify from Alcon, Seal from Boscheland, will be the Spectrus in the future, and we have to speak of Callisto system Zeiss. The first step of the Callisto was for the development for capsulorhexis. Earlier generation of Callisto could be used for toric IOL, but with a pencil mark. And it was very cumbersome and time-consuming. Since the beginning of 2014, Z-line and eye tracking technology with EDIS and ID system were available. EDIS is external data injection system and IDIS is integrated data injection system. You can see in this video the difference versus marker and markerless, the whole fashion system. It's very difficult for the patient. And the accuracy, if you are at the beginning of this practice, could be difficult. With the Mendes, you have to make a mark and to check it. This is the introduction of the agitator B with water. After you have to inject OVD to perform the alignment with the Z-line of Callisto system, and after just to get out the OVD. So now it's easier. And we decided to make a study about this axis projection for toric alignment, and the purpose was to analyze the final axis of toric lens with marker and markerless. It was a prospective study in 2014 with 45 marker eyes and 51 marker lens eyes. No rotation control IG1, but day one, but well-known IOL stability for this IOL. And we have to analyze the markerless interest and the quality-price ratio. That is very important now in our world. So you can see the article design. The most important thing is the bitoric correction of astigmatism. It's available with the Blumix injector and or Medicel Open 8, and for wound assist we can inject it at 1.6 millimeter. With the software, it's a Spanish software. We can align the axis of the toric after the surgery to know if there is a deviation between the pre-op and the post-op surgery. These are our results, and you can see that the marker group, in the marker group we are 91% between 0 to 10 degrees, and markerless group 90.5% between 0 to 10 degrees, and all the statistical tests was no significant for group 0 to 5, 5 to 10, and 0 to 10. So there is not a great difference, no difference between marker and markerless. This system could be interesting also for LRIs relaxing incision, limit relaxing incisions, and LRIs can be made with different length, one or both sides. You can see a video, a short video. I am on time, it's okay. Yes, just a practical guide. If you use a Thornton ring, it's not so easy because you can make a shadow on system because you have irrigated and this up. So it was just to say that I prefer to use a ball forceps to have always the mark of the LRI when I perform the incision. If you use photon rings, you have some moment that this system disappears. Now the capsular rhexis. You know that is a very important point for the femto, the flag system. And it says that the capsular rhexis is very good and that's all. But the capsular rhexis can be performed with the Callisto system with an optical zone of 4 to 9 mm and with 1 or 2 cycles. And this rhexis could be perfect, but this doesn't presume the IOL centration. And it's the same thing in femto laser system. You can see a video with a well-centered capsular rhexis. I have to point with which is this? Okay. And you can see that the rhexis is well-centered on the lumbus, but the IOL is decentered because you can't know the sizing of the capsular bag. So there I perform an enlargement of the rhexis, so it is very easy with the capsular rhexis forceps. And you can see at the end the rhexis centered on the lumbus, but I've enlarged the rhexis for the future of the contraction of the capsular bag. In addition, we have a full HD video with Callisto system. The procedure can be recorded in high definition and photograph of the different steps can be taken for your records. You can have the LRA, you can have also the axis of toric lens and the rhexis. In conclusion, no increase of accuracy for an inexperienced surgeon. Easier and faster with obvious improvement of power flow. We have a gain of 3 minutes per patient. It's more comfortable for the patient. The markerless system allows a safe IOL toric use for novice surgeons. In addition, with image guided, assistance is available with capsular rhexis projection, keratoscope rings, and limbal rhexis incision. Thank you for your attention.